But fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be hot and humid right now, my next guest, because it's someone who normally has something very well worth listening to.
Are you ever sorry we got married?
Every second of my life.
She's the world's most cancelled comic. If you just feel like you can't say it, well, the chances are Roseanne Barr's probably already said it.
Do I seem bitchy to you at all?
And lately, that's been getting her into a whole lot of trouble.
Nobody died in the Holocaust either. 6 million Jews should die right now, but it never happened.
The Jewish comic is accused of being homophobic, transphobic, even anti-Semitic, and was sensationally dropped from her own sitcom for racist tweets. Fans say she's misunderstood. Critics say she's missing her marbles.
Trying to protects me from myself.
Tonight, I say she's uncensored. Well, I'm delighted to say I'm joined live from Texas by the host of the Roseanne Barr podcast. It's Roseanne. Roseanne, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Pierce?
Well, I can't think of anybody I would rather have on a show called Uncensored than you.
Of course, you're smart.
Have we gone mad, Roseanne, in our world? When I look at all the fallout to the things that you say or do, I look at the sort of apoplexy that people bring to jokes, to humour, to sarcasm, to irony, all these things, and I really despair. The very essence of comedy, for example, is being expunged from human life.
Yes, it is. Yeah, well, you should despair, Piers, and so should anybody who has a brain or, you know, any humanity whatsoever, or any connection to any other human beings on Earth. They should despair too. I say that they are weaponizing stupidity, and people have sunk to such a level that they can't handle satire, because satire is when you take two disparate subjects and bring them together to defamiliarize reality, such as a poet does with words. Defamiliarize reality. And they cannot hold two disparate ideas in their head at the same time, because they're fed bullshit 24/7 over the media. And I'm about to go crazy sitting here on the earphone hearing the stuff you all are saying about the Ukraine. I'm about to have a heart attack, but I'm not even going to go into it. I'm from the Ukraine. There is a large faction of Nazis. I don't know if you know this, but there's a large amount of Nazis in the Ukraine, and they actually killed my whole family. I'm from the Ukraine, and they marched my entire family, grandmothers, great-grandparents, 10 siblings out into the forest and buried them alive in the Ukraine. So I don't understand why everybody's Ukraine. Well, I do understand, and that's also what terrifies me. People better wake up and do some research on their own instead of buying what comes across on the screen. And I try to shake them up, Pierce. You're goddamn right I do. I try to shake them up and crack their mind control programming. I do it for God.